Okay, so I'm going to walk through selling a cash secured put in USO, which is an ETF designed to replicate the price movements of US oil. So if we have a brief look at the chart, we can see US oil bouncing between sort of 16 and just below $10 over the last 6 months. So it's got that sort of range that we can trade within. So it's helpful to know that. So I'm going to sell a cash secured put with USO trading at 11.68. I'm sort of looking at strike prices below that. But first I'm going to choose the expiration, typically between 40 and 50 days, far enough in the future to collect some reasonable premium, but not so far that it becomes really unpredictable. So looking at the strike prices here, with it trading 11.68, I could sell a put at 0.24 with a strike price of 11, or I could choose 10.5. And that depends on my level of aggression. So you collect more premium at 11, but your risk is higher. Or if you want less risk, you can collect less premium. So I'm going to select the 10.5 strike price. Now I'm selling at the bid. So there's a bid and an ask price for the puts, 0.13 or 0.14. And depending on which one I tap, determines what my order is. So I want to sell. We sell at the bid. We can buy at the ask. But I want to sell at the bid of 0.13. So if I press order, I can go through to check the order details. So for each of these contracts, if I press this button down at the bottom right here, I can see that I'm collecting $13 US per contract. Okay. Now I'm gonna increase my quantity because I just want to scale up my order, so I'm going to sell 10 of those. I also want to collect a little bit more than $13 US, so I'm going to nudge up my price. I'm actually going to take this up to $15 and then just check that. And now you can see I'm doing collecting $150 US. And it says the time in force is good till cancelled, so that will just sit as an order until it gets executed. So the problem with nudging the price up is that the trade might not actually drop in, but with a little bit of variation in the price of USO, I'm hopeful that price will drop in and I collect a little bit more premium. So collecting $150 US, and what that means is that as long as USO stays above the 10.5 strike price by the April the 18th expiration, I just get to keep all of that $150 US and I have no obligations. If the price of USO falls below $10.5, then I'm obliged to buy 100 shares per contract at a strike price, at my price of $10.5. So I've got to have the cash in my account to be able to pay for that. That's the obligation I'm taking on. It's 100 shares per contract, and I'm doing 10 contracts, so that's 1,000 shares that I've got to be willing to buy at 10.5. Okay, so I'm going to collect that $150 US by sliding to submit the sell now. Okay, all right, so if there are any questions about that, we can have them in the chat, and hopefully this week we're going to really nail down this trade of selling a cash secured put, because it's the first trade in our strategy. Okay, bye for now.